Good morning, BNI Chester. Are you ready for another game of Guess That Acronym or Initialism? Okay, that was terrible. Let's try that again. Are you ready for another game of Guess That Acronym or Initialism? Yes. Fantastic. Okay, first of all, as always, we'll tell you the difference between an acronym and an initialism because most people don't know. An acronym is a word made up of the first letters of other words. For example, scuba. Scuba is an acronym, and that means, Mr. Diver?
Not a clue.
That means self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. It's an acronym. Whereas an initialism is letters put together made up of the first letters of another word. For example, BNI, which means? Paul?
Business Network International.
Fantastic. Okay, so first of all, the rules. I am going to give you 5 acronyms or initialisms, and you are not to shout out the answers. Okay? There's to be no conferring. You are to write them down on the sheets. Right, your first Guess That Acronym or Initialism. In last week's meeting, Chris Taggart mentioned that his company looks after LPG. Write down what LPG means. Everybody got that? Fantastic. Okay, your second acronym or initialism. In last week's meeting, in the 10 minutes, Pete Manelli mentioned that his company is an ISP. Write down what ISP means. Everybody got that? Fantastic. Oh, ISP. ISP. Over the last few weeks, Richard Medlicott has mentioned ISAs. That is an acronym. Write down what an ISA is. Everybody got that? Fantastic. Now for your fourth acronym or initialism, this is something an electrician might say. What is PAT testing? Everybody got that? Brilliant. PAT. PAT. For your final acronym or initialism, it's something I might say. What is PPC? Not PCP, because that's a drug. What is PPC? Everybody got that? Brilliant. Okay. Raise your hand if you think you've got them all correct. Ooh. Keep your hand raised if you are 100% certain you've got them all correct. As I thought.
I'm only one word out, I think.
Okay. Who would like the answers? Would you like the answers?
Yes, please.
Well, I'm not going to give you that, because I'm not here to give you the answers. I'm here to make sure you ask the right questions. Now, if you're going to stand up in BNI in a 60 seconds, or 10 minutes, or an education slot, or in open networking, or in any situation where you're talking to a referral partner and you use acronyms or initialisms which are specific to your industry, that you know what they mean, your staff know what they mean, maybe your customers know what they mean. That doesn't mean your referral partners will know what they mean. And I guarantee if you use an acronym or an initialism, there will be somebody in this room that doesn't know what they mean. And it's very, very rare you'll find somebody that will put their hand up in a room full of people and go, "What's that mean?" Because they'll be embarrassed to not know, and they'll assume everybody else does. If you expect to get referrals, if you expect to get business from people, you expect them to listen out for the right hooks, the right conversations, the right triggers so that they can pass you business, how can they do that if they don't know what you're actually talking about? So in the tradition of me doing these ed slots and ruining people's 60 seconds, moments before they do them, if anybody is about to mention an acronym or initialism, you may want to revise that. Because if you want to get more business, keep your talks short, concise, and easy for everybody else to understand. Okay, thank you for playing acronym or initialism. You've been a wonderful audience, so much better than last week's. Thank you.